on Bovada, all you gotta do is just press it and then type in how much you want to bet, and it'll tell you how much you're gonna get back. So you don't need no calculator, you don't need to freak out. Like, it's gonna tell you how much you're gonna get back. But to explain it in an easier way, this is what it means. So see it say plus 600 and I want to put $20 on the game. You basically just say you move the decimal 2 times and now that's 6. So if you bet 20 on it, all you would do is 20 times 6. You mean, so what's 20 times 6? 20 times 6 is 120. I hope. I think. So you'll win $120 you bet on them. Minus is basically you divide. So plus you multiply, minus you divide. So if I put 20 on the Celtics to win, they odds was 1,000. Move the decimal point 2, that's like 10. So let me see. I ain't that good at math, so I gotta put a calculator out. You feel me? I think it'll bring you back like $2. Cause you just divide 20 divided by 10. Damn, I ain't need no calculator for that. I'm stupid. But I think you make only $2 off that. And like, what you gonna do with $2? You know what I mean? So yeah, that would be me personally. I don't bet on any favorite over 500, negative 500, cause the return ain't gonna be nothing crazy. So the only thing I would bet on Sunday high is if I'm putting it in a parlay with probably like 2 or 3 more legs. Me personally, I'll do a single sometime where I just put 100 on one bet, but it'll be something like this, like minus 105. So I put 100 on that. I know I'm gonna get like 95 back. I'm cool with that. Or even if it's up to 200, you put 200 on it, you only make $100. But if I throw one more parlay, one more leg on it, I could turn it to a 2-man, and they'll probably make me a ×3 or ×2, you know, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with betting on just one, but if I'm betting 100, I gotta bring at least 80 back, unless I really know it's like a lock, like a for sure lock. So do what's best for you. You know what I mean? But me personally, I don't like to bet on stuff that high, cause I done seen stuff like this lose. Just because it's that high, it's most likely to win, but that don't mean it's gonna win all the time. Alright, you got round robin. I don't really do round robins. It's basically just doing a parlay, but you betting on each leg at the same time. And I don't really do that. So I mean, if you want to screenshot it, you can explain how it works. Me personally, I stay away from round robins. Alright, I let y'all know what totals was already. O mean over total amount, U mean under total amount. Not rocket science. 57. You bet it's gonna hit over 57 total points for both teams. You feel me? So if the Rams had 30 points and the Patriots had 30 points, that would have hit, cause that's 60 combined. That's over 57. You feel me? If they scored 25 points and the Patriots scored 20, that's 45. That's under 57. So that would have won. Alright. Some sports betting do's and don'ts. If you live by these do's or don'ts, promise you will come out in profit every month, as long as you stick to it. If you don't stick to it, you're gonna lose your money. You feel me? It's betting. But if you stick to it, you're gonna be straight. I promise you. I guarantee you. Alright. Do's, have money management. When betting on a planning to bet on sports, you should always set aside a certain amount of money or a percentage when it's referred to as your bankroll. So earlier, when I told you my bankroll is usually 500. So out of that 500, I don't put 500 on one bet. because my bankroll 500. You don't do that. That's dumb. Don't do that. That's how you lose your money. Because if I put 500 on one bet and it don't hit, now I'm out of money. So what I do, I use 20% of my bankroll. If you're trying to be super safe, use 10%. But 20% of 500 is 100. So that's how much I'll put on my bet for the day. If you're going to do 10% of 500 is 50. So that's what you'll put on your bet today. And I don't take more than 3 picks. Sometimes I'll just go 1 pick for the day. But most of the time, I'm going to do 2. So 1 to 3 picks. The less is more sometimes. You going to get the hit in. You going to be thinking you the GOAT. You feel me? You going to just be throwing all kind of legs on a parlay, trying to hit something crazy. And you will sometimes, but you going to lose more than you win if you do that. So if you keep it between 1 to 3 picks, you going to come out in profit. Promise you, been there, done that. Alright. Don't bet more than you can stand to lose. So if you bet 100 that day, and if you lose that 100, you fucked up. You fucked up for the week. If you lose that 100, you shouldn't be betting. Period. Don't even put that 100 on that account. Take it off. You get what I mean? Unless you know you finna get paid that week, you know you finna make it back, then okay, I understand. But if you know you lose that and you not getting paid no time soon and you're cooked, don't do it. Just that simple. Alright, place bets sober or not. I'm gonna be honest, it's common sense, but some of us smoke, some of us drink, and you can definitely hit a bet while not being sober, but that is not smart. You want to place a bet sober. You gonna clear mind of thinking. You want to make the right decision. You want to do the right research. You don't want nothing altering your decision making. So that's self-explanatory. But I know people who can do it without being that. But to each his own. All right. Don't go on a tilt, aka don't bet with your emotions. AKA, this is the biggest thing. I can't spell. Don't revenge trade. This is how you blow an account. This is how I blew all my accounts. Every single account. You gonna lose a bet and you gonna want to make that money back, and you gonna bet again. You gonna lose. You gonna be sick. Don't revenge trade. If you lose, take your L for the day. Move on for the next day. Every day is a new day to make some money, and you gotta keep chasing every dollar you lose. It's gonna come back in due time. Just don't revenge trade. Don't revenge trade. Don't revenge trade, nigga. Don't do it. Alright. Do your homework. Always do your research before betting. Yes, you may know your favorite sports team, but still double check. Check the injury report, coaching changes, past records, win and loss streaks. Now, I know I didn't pay a lot of money for some gems and insight on how to research picks. So that's something y'all want. DM me, hit me, let me know. I'll work something out with you. But definitely learn how to research. And you ain't gotta know nothing about sports, cause I don't stare at sports all day. I don't know nothing about baseball, and I be hitting off baseball picks. I can't even tell you 2 players on the team, not even one. And it don't take that long. Once you get the mindset of it, bro, it only take probably 30 minutes max to an hour, if that. Or you can just join the chat and they give you the picks and you just copy and paste. You can do that. I mean, that would be smarter, but it's up to you. It's whatever you want to do. All right. Buying points. Um, Avoid falling into buying favorites down or underdogs up. Yeah, so sometimes you'll just try to get more money. So, like, say if they was plus 200, meaning the underdog, then they start losing by 15, now they plus 400. They basically saying don't chase that. Now, you can hit big off that, cause I be doing that. But you can't do it all the time, cause you will lose money you win. Trying to always catch, the best deal. But I say do this when you have a bet that you're really confident in, and then say at halftime they still got a chance to win and you still confident in it, double down on it. Because I feel like you just getting the same bet for a better value. That's when you really want to do it. Or if you hedging. So hedging is when you put money on one side of the team, and throughout the game, say the other team is losing, but their odds is like super high. So if I put 100 on the Braves, and then the Braves blowing the team out by 4, and the other team, say like the Rangers, and the Rangers is like plus 600, I can put 20 on the Rangers, and they will win me 120. So if the Braves continue to win, I only made $80. But if the Rangers win, I made $20. So it's like a win-win either way. You didn't take a loss. So that's a smart way. That's the way to not lose money at all. If you're really trying to, make sure you don't lose your money. So there's different ways you can do it. Pay attention to detail. Place bets at the right time. Watch when lines switch or spreads change. Don't be in a rush. That lack of attention to detail causes you some big losses. Basically what I'm saying, do your research, get in the chat, hit me up, and you'll be straight. Alright. I'm gonna also post like how to put money on your match pay account, on your Bovada account, how to take it off using match pay, and it's gonna be in a separate video. Any questions, just comment down below.